Hey guys, what is up? What's going on? And I know I didn't post yesterday, my bad. I realized that as I was going to bed, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to post tomorrow, or today, rather. But I think I'm going to drop this on Sunday, so thank you all for tuning in. Just a quick announcement, I'm actually going skiing for Christmas, so I live in California. I can't ski where I live, but I'm actually going to Utah, so yeah, I'm probably not be able to post as much. I'm planning on posting a few times, but I'm going to be there for I think 2 weeks, so don't expect daily uploads. I might be able to again if I have free time, but uh, posting videos is unfortunately not gonna be my number one priority in Utah. But I'm going to bring my microphone in my laptop, so hopefully I'll be able to get maybe a video every other day. But yeah, so let's get started with this video, and it's me talking about the state of Georgia, so we can just zoom in on Georgia here real quick. It's just a blue state in a sea of red, surrounded by red states. And it was actually surprising. This was the one state that I got wrong, so it'll be a bit harder for me to analyze. Now, I've made these videos. I talked about Arizona, how Biden won Arizona. I talked about how Trump did so well in Florida. We haven't really talked about Georgia yet, and I've acknowledged this in a few videos that I was wrong on Georgia. But why was I so wrong? Because I was very confident that Trump was going to win. I said Biden had a 1 in 4 chance of winning Georgia, and I thought I was being generous. And I get that Georgia was supposed, and most of the people who were predicting elections on YouTube, or even the JHK forecaster 530, they had Georgia going blue. I was one of the more pro-Trump predictors when it came to Georgia. I said, I just don't see a path for Joe Biden in Georgia, and I said that his best case scenario within what I think was likely to happen would just a best case scenario be like losing by the same margin Stacey Abrams lost by in 2018, which is 1.4%, I believe. But he won Georgia, and you have to credit Stacey Abrams for that, for her turnout operation in Atlanta. But there are a lot of things. So we're going to take a look, starting with, I want to start by just, this is Fulton County, this is where Atlanta is. It's a big basket of votes for Democrats. Biden got 72.6% of the vote there. DeKalb is another big one for Democrats, as is Clayton County. So these three counties, Gwinnett County is pretty big too, but that's not as big of a blue area. But these three counties right here, this is where the votes come from for the Democrats. Now, I want to compare this to 2016. I should pull that up, actually. New York Times, let's see. New York Times, in 2016, for example, like taking a look at Walton County, or no, my bad. I don't want to look at Walton County, that's still red. But, taking a look at, let's just say Gwinnett County, Biden won Gwinnett County by 18.2%. In 2016, Hillary Clinton won it by less than 6%. So he improved in Clinton's margins in the suburbs. We've talked about this. The suburbs are trending blue. And just because of an increase in college-educated voters, and Donald Trump, his populist campaign really just doesn't appeal to those people in the suburbs the way that, Mitt Romney won the suburbs. He ran as a corporatist. So, yeah, Cobb County is another one that Clinton barely won, that Biden carried by like 10% or something. He won by 14%. Taking a look at Douglas County, that's pretty solid for Clinton, but I think Biden did a little better than she did. A lot better. So he did better in the suburbs, and he didn't necessarily flip counties, but he did better. And flipping a county doesn't matter. It just depends on getting more votes to run up the score in the state as a whole. So, yeah, and there was one contested suburb that Biden won by like 1%, or is it? No, okay. I think I might have been thinking of Newton, which Clinton only won by, she won it by 2, Biden won it by 10. So, Biden did a lot better in the suburbs, and that's a lot of votes. Getting 73,000 votes in Henry, 30,000 votes in Newton. That's not a suburb. Getting 241,000 votes in Gwinnett. In Gwinnett, Clinton got 166,000 votes. So Biden was improving on her numbers by 70,000 votes. So it is absolutely crazy how well he did. Now, taking a look at Fulton County, which is that's where the votes come from for the Democrats. That's Atlanta. You have a lot of black voters there. Biden got 380,000 votes there. Clinton probably got only 300,000. Yeah, so he got around 300,000. So he got 83,000 more votes than she did. In a state like Georgia, where he won by literally 12,000 votes, every vote counts. So, yeah, and then briefly, Clark County, Biden, I think he got like a couple thousand more votes than Clinton did in Clark County. That was just worth mentioning. So you see that he's doing better in, these suburbs of Atlanta and the counties of Atlanta. plus Clark County, which I don't know why that's blue, but whatever. It appears to be a Democratic stronghold. I don't know too much about it. The rural areas actually weren't that good. Biden actually didn't improve too much on Clinton's numbers. I mean, it's kind of flippy-floppy. There are some rural counties where Biden did a lot better just because of the Hillary Clinton is bad type voters who voted for Trump. But there are also counties where he did worse because McMullen got a lot of votes, and the majority of the McMullen voters went for Trump. So the rural areas didn't really have a trend. They're going to stay red for a while, and they're going to stay solid red for a while. So, yeah. Now, taking a look at Richmond County, this is another big blue county. It doesn't have a ton of people. I think it has a population of like 100,000 people, maybe a little more. 60,000 votes for Biden, or 59,000 votes for Biden. Clinton got 48,000 votes. Now, just really quickly, I do want to address Burke County, which Clinton won by literally 300 votes, and I think Trump flipped it. So Burke County is pretty small, so like it doesn't really matter. Like, of course, Biden would rather have won it, but he actually gained votes because of high turnout. But like in terms of a net loss, he like net lost about 400 votes there. So that doesn't really matter. I think this was one of the only counties that Trump flipped in Georgia. So, yeah, and then taking a look, these are suburban competitive counties that Clinton, I think Clinton lost a lot of these counties down here. No, she didn't, apparently. Okay, well, that's embarrassing. But taking a look at Sumter County, for example, which Biden won by 5%. These are small counties, but I'm just looking at the suburban trends. Clinton won them by 2%. Taking a look at Stewart County, that's not really competitive. Randolph County, Biden won by 9%. Clinton only won that county by, she did better, my bad. But most of the suburbs trended blue, as I mentioned. And this was a common theme, like I said. And then this is where Savannah is, Chatham, Georgia, or Liberty, Georgia. I'm not sure which one it is. These are the two blue counties by the sea, but this is where Savannah is. Chatham, I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Biden got like 10,000 more votes than Clinton did, or 16,000 more votes than Clinton did. In Liberty County, he also did better than her, although it's a smaller county, but he did a little bit better than she did. So he did better. He essentially did better than Clinton in every county except for half of the rural counties in this one suburb. Or no, Randolph County, this one suburb, as well as Burke County. But he did a lot better in Atlanta, and that's where the votes come from. Like, you can lose 1% in a small county and gain, he got 73% of the vote in Fulton County. Clinton got 67% of the vote there. So, yeah. Now, taking a look at the exit polls, why did Atlanta go so big for Biden? Well, first of all, Atlanta is very diverse. I mean, taking a look at race, I just want to pull up race if it wants race. Biden won 88% of the black vote. Trump got 11% of the black vote. Now, I know 2016, I think Clinton did a little better than Biden. I think she got me like 90% of no, maybe you're wrong. Because I know in the midterms, the Democrats got exactly 90% of the black vote. But the black vote, as we know, is a stronghold for Democrats. It's where they get a lot of their votes from. Now, the white vote, Biden improved on Clinton's numbers, I believe, with the white vote. So, yeah, I'll have to pull up the race, which should be, Trump got 75% of the white vote in Georgia in 2016. In 2020, he got 69% of the white vote. And, it's not a huge change. It's not like he suddenly lost it, but he did 6% worse. In a state like Georgia, where you lose by a couple thousand votes, that means everything. The Hispanic vote was the one good subgroup for, I think, Trump, where he did better than 2016. Clinton got 67% of the Hispanic vote. Biden got 62%. So Biden still won it comfortably, but that's only 7% of the electorate. Biden also won other by 20%. I think Clinton won it by a lot less than that. Oh, it doesn't show. Okay, well, so the exit polls were good for him. Biden also did better with the female vote. He won the female vote by 9. And that was 56% of the elect. That definitely wasn't 56. I mean, it could have been, but it probably wasn't, seeing as Georgia's 51% female. I don't think that they'd be 56% of the electorate, maybe 53 or something. But these are just exit polls. They're not every single voter. But where's gender? Yeah. So Clinton. Oh, okay. Well, according to this exit poll, okay, that's weird because I could have sworn that Biden did better than Clinton with the female vote. I'm pretty sure he did better with the male vote. He did a lot better with the male vote in Georgia. He did 8 or 6% better. So. Yeah. Now in the suburban areas, Trump actually did win the suburbs in Georgia. He lost the suburbs nationwide, but in 2016 he won the suburbs in Georgia by like a lot more than that. If it wants to, I don't think it'll show it. I'll have to find it. Region doesn't want to show, but okay. Okay. Area type. There we go. So as you can see, Trump won the suburbs by 5%. In 2016, he won them by, according to this exit poll, He won them by 3%. In the rural areas, I think Biden might have done worse than Clinton. No, he actually did a bit better. He did slightly better in the rural areas. In the urban areas, which is what matters for Democrats, he did better than Clinton did. So, yeah. So, that's essentially it. But I just want to take a look at the exit polls. The polls actually were pretty accurate in Georgia. They had Biden up by 1%. So, I mean, it makes sense that he won it, like, based on the polls. But a lot of these polls, like Trafalgar, which is now coming out saying that the Democrats are going to win the runoffs, these are very interesting polls that are coming out. And I'll keep my eye on Georgia. I'll give you guys the updates on Georgia. But for now, stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.